Greetings, my name is Emilia Trueba Ramírez, and I am glad to present a deworming protocol for invasive turtle trematodes proposal. In this presentation, we will discuss about the background of this work, the different host and agent relationships, the proposal we make, the results we expect this proposal will deliver, and finally the conclusions we reach. Emilis orbicularis, commonly known as the European pond turtle, is a native species in Galicia, northwestern Spain. This species was listed as nearly threatened in Europe by the IUCN's Red List in 2004. However, in Galicia, it is listed as an endangered species. That is why a recovery plan has been designed by the Xunta de Galicia to preserve this species. On the other hand, Trachemys scripta is an exotic species, commonly known as the red-eared turtle or Florida turtle. It is considered one of the 100 most harmful exotic invasive species in Spain. Its introduction as a pet was forbidden in 1997 due to individuals being released in the wild who have adapted and caused the actual invasion. This turtle competes directly with other Iberian turtles, particularly Emilis orbicularis in Galicia. As I mentioned earlier, Trachemys scripta has become an invasive species due to being released in the wild, adapting and thriving. With Trachemys scripta, the trematode Spirorchis elegans has entered Galicia as a stowaway, and its effect on Emilis orbicularis has been notorious. European pond turtles that have encountered this parasite usually suffer from infections, death, and diminish of its populations. But why does this happen? The relationship between a host, being the turtles in this case, and the agent, being the parasite in this case, can be a positive or a negative relationship. A positive relationship is a symbiotic relationship, meaning that both host and agent live balanced without harming each other. This is usually the case in species that have lived and evolved together, like the case between Trachemys scripta and Spirorchis elegans. The negative relationship is a parasitic relationship, meaning that balance has been broken and the presence of the agent causes harm on the host, not yet adapted to it. This is the case of the relationship between Emilis orbicularis and Spirorchis elegans. Therefore, the proposal for the specific case of Galicia is to apply a deworming protocol using prosequantel at 20 to 30 milligrams per kilo dose in an oral posology and repeating administration at 14 and 21 days post-treatment for native and invasive turtles as well. We selected prosequantel because it is an anticestoral antiparasitic with known effects over trematodes and has a wide margin of safety, meaning that the risk of adverse effects after administration of the drug is lesser than using other products. We suggest to repeat the administration to prevent reinfection and to cut the parasite's life cycle, given that this antiparasitic acts only on adult parasites. What we expect to achieve by applying this protocol is to decrease Spirorchis elegans populations in Galicia, to control cestode and tapeworm presence in the environment, given that prosequantel acts as well over these parasites, and therefore leading to a health and lifespan boosting, mainly in the endangered population of Emilis orbicularis. Finally, it is important to remember that the main strategy is to eradicate the invasion of Trachemys scripta. This proposal is a complementary strategy to mitigate the effects of the presence of Trachemys scripta over the Emilis orbicularis population in Galicia. We expect to achieve short-term and long-term positive effects on Emilis orbicularis. In the short term, we contemplate a health improvement, a protection against parasitic infections, and a longer lifespan of individuals. On the long term, we expect an increase of the Emilis orbicularis populations in Galicia and eventually a recovery of the populations. Finally, until Trachemys scripta is eradicated, this strategy will help manage the consequences of its invasion in Galicia. Thank you very much for your attention.